Hello everyone, I am Vamik Khan, currently pursuing BLLB from Vivekanand College of Law, Aligarh. Currently I am also legal intern at Lexis and Company. So presentation topic is tort conspiracy. So the origin of tort of conspiracy takes us to early days in Britain where writ of conspiracy was included in the law. It was limited to abuse of legal action and legal procedure. In the nature of conspiracy, it was recognized in the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. But nowadays it has been developed into the present day tort of malicious prosecution. In the 17th century, conspiracy was developed as a crime by the Star Chamber in Britain. In the common law courts, conspiracy was not only considered as a crime but was also made the primary source of civil liability too. In India, tort of conspiracy remains uncodified, whereas criminal conspiracy is governed under the section of 120A and 120B of the Indian Penal Code. The tort of conspiracy has been adopted from the Britain law itself, and it is regulated by the principles of justice, equity, common law, good conscience and the other precedents. Type of tort of conspiracy. There are two types of civil conspiracy: crofter conspiracy, conspiracy to injure, and unlawful means conspiracy. Crofter conspiracy, conspiracy to injure. If there is a combination of persons whose purpose is to cause damage to the defendant, then that purpose may render unlawful acts which would otherwise be lawful and which would be lawful if committed by one person, even with the purpose of causing injury. This has been already started in the Crofter and Woven Harris Tweed Co. Limited versus which. In the Crofter conspiracy, the predominant purpose of the association or combination is to the other party. The court in the previous case held it clearly that the tort of conspiracy exists when if the predominant purpose of a combination is to injure another in his trade or business or in his other legitimate interest than if damage results. Malice in the sense of malevolence, spite or ill will is not essential for liability. Therefore, there is no actionable conspiracy where the defendant act to improve their share of the market at the claimant expense, to help or to strengthen the position of a trade union or its member, or to maintain prices in the trade to common benefit or the members. Unlawful means conspiracy. In the unlawful means conspiracy, there is an arrangement or agreement between two or more association or parties that at least one of them will use unlawful means against the claimant. The claimant must have suffered loss, although damage to the claimant need not to be the predominant intention. There are basically two elements in the unlawful means conspiracy. If the mentioned two elements are fulfilled, then the defendants are proven to be liable for unlawful means conspiracy. Unlawful act mean that acts or threats of acts which are civil wrongful and actionable, or acts there are criminal but which would not be civil actionable if done by one person. Intention of the defendant. In tort, it is not just a criteria that damage is done by the defendants through unlawful means, but the intention combines must have the intention to cause damage to the claimant. This type does not require a predominant purpose to injure the claimant. The damage to the claimant must be an essential element to achieve the intention or to fulfill the motive for which the conspiracy was made. Case laws in tort of conspiracy. Revenue and Customs Commissioner versus Total Network SL 15. A person A in country X was contracted to sell products to B in country Y. The B then sold the B and C goods, have paid VAT for this. B then vanished without paying the VAT revenue. The products were sold to A by him and C, and his VAT was redeemed before the profits. The death of B was discovered then. Conspiracy to injure could not be proven in this situation, since the combiner's primary aim was not to kill but to gain benefit. But the conspiracy by criminal means was applicable here, and they were held responsible for the tort of conspiracy of an illegitimate nature means conspiracy. So this is all about tort conspiracy. If you have any question, then you all mention in the comment box, and Please like this video and subscribe the Lexis and Company channel. And this video is not for any promotion or advertisement. This is only for education. Thank you and have a nice day.